Recording in progress.
Yeah, feeling stuck, don't know why. Mixing parts, but I can't fly. Half this, half that, still fit. Trying to swim, trying to run, but I slip. I'm a platypus living in a world so cold. Built like a puzzle, but I don't fit the mold. Duck bill, fur coat, wet feet too. Trying to play the game, but I don't got a clue. Swim with the fish, but they call me fake. Crawl with the beast, but they hesitate. Got venom in my spur, but it ain't enough. Gotta fight for my spot, gotta play it tough. Every move I make, man, it feels so wrong. Like the world got a script and I don't belong. I'm just trying to make it, just trying to survive. But the harder I push, the less I fly, yeah. Why does it feel like I'm playing a game? Every choice I got ends up the same. Try to win, but I still lose. Living this life with these platypus blues, yeah. Is it me or the world I'm in? Trying to break free, but the wall's too thin. No matter what, gotta pay my dues. Living this life with these platypus blues. Tried to hustle, tried to grind, still get left in the back of the line. Tried to lead, but they shut me down. Tried to follow, still running aground. Everybody rushing, chasing their prize, but I see them fall when I look in their eyes. Nobody wins, they just pass the pain, taking more weight just to stay in the game. I see the birds fly, I see the snakes slither, but I'm just stuck mixing both together. If I could break out, if I could just know, maybe I'd find a way to grow, yeah. Why does it feel like I'm playing a game? Every choice I got ends up the same. Try to win, but I still lose. Living this life with these platypus blues, yeah. Is it me or the world I'm in? Trying to break free with the walls too thin. No matter what, gotta pay my dues. Living this life with these platypus blues. Maybe there's rules I don't understand. Maybe I'm stuck in someone else's plan. Maybe the race was rigged from the start. Maybe the fight is tearing me apart. But I keep swimming, I keep moving, even Even if the path don't seem improving, what if the key was never to play? What if I found a different way? Still don't know, still can't see, still trying to break from this misery. But if there's a trick, if there's a clue, maybe one day I'll see it through. Don't know why, mix of Wi-Fi. Half this, half that, still don't fit. Trying to swim, trying to run, but I will slip. I'm a platypus living in a world so cold. Built like a puzzle, but I don't fit the mold. Up-bill fur coat, web feet too. Trying to play the game, but I don't got a clue. Swim with the fish, but they call me fake. Crawl with the beast, but they hesitate. Got a feeling in my skirt, but it ain't enough. Gotta fight for my spot, gotta play it tough. Every move I make, man, it feels so wrong. Like the world got a script and I don't belong. I'm just trying to make it, just trying to survive. But the harder I push, the less I thrive. Why's it feel like I play the game? Every choice I got ends up the same. Try to win, but I still lose. Living this life with these platypus blues. Yeah, is it me or the world I'm in? Trying to break free, but the wall's too thin. No matter what, gotta pay my dues. Living this life with these platypus blues. Try to hustle, try to grind, still get left in the back of the line. Try to lead, but they shut me down. Try to follow, still running aground. Everybody rushing, chasing the prize, but I see it fall when I look in their eyes. Nobody wins, they just pass the pain, taking more weight just to stay in the game. I see the birds fly, I see the snakes slither, but I'm just stuck, mixing both together. If I could break out, if I could just know, maybe I'd find a way to grow. Yeah, why's it feel like I'm playing a game? Every choice I got ends up the same. Try to win, but I still lose. Living this life with these platypus blues. Yeah, is it me or the world I'm in? Try to break free, but the wall's too thin. No matter what, gotta pay my dues. Living this life with these maybe there's rules I don't understand. Maybe I'm stuck in someone else's plan. Maybe the race was rigged from the start. Maybe the fight is tearing me apart. But I keep swimming, I keep moving. If the path don't seem improving, what if the key was never to play? What if I found a different way? Still don't know, still can't see, still trying to break from this misery. But if there's a trick, if there's a clue, maybe one day I'll see it through. I climb trees, but my mind's on growth. Koala in the lab, trying to crack that code. Studied the roots, studied the vines. Turns out nature been ahead this time. I was sitting in the lab, scratching my head. Try to build tech, back a self-spread. Wanted strong network systems that last, but everything human keeps breaking too fast. Then I saw strawberries doing they thing. No central hub, but they run like kings. No wires, no rules, but they still expand. Gotta mimic that flow, gotta change my plan. They don't fight, they don't compete. They send out runners, they all leap. One plant thrives and the rest grow too. Decentralized genius, who knew? Yeah, I've been looking at the world all wrong. Nature Nature had the blueprint all along. Strawberry fields got the key to see. Biomimicry unlocking me, yeah. Spread that love, build that net. One grows strong and the rest connect. No creed, no horde, just let it flow. That's the way real progress grows. Now I'm thinking about tech like a strawberry patch. Let it spread on its own, no strings attached. Mesh network, self-healing code. No single point where it overloads. Cities designed like forest floors. Energy grids that self-restore. Look at the berry, how it links and thrives. Now imagine that scaled in human lives. What if we built like the roots in the ground? What if we worked so we all stay sound? What if success was passed along instead of trying to climb alone too strong? Yeah, I've been looking at the world all wrong. Nature had the blueprint all along. Strawberry fields got the key to see. Biomimicry unlocking me, yeah. Spread that love, build that net. One grows strong and the rest connect. No greed, no hoard, just let it flow. That's the way real progress line. Every root knows to share, that's the truth. No monopoly, no king, just a system meant to bring more growth, more trust, more ways to rise with us. Man, nature don't need a CEO, it just lets real balance grow. Kamala in the lab, now I see. Strawberry's been teaching biomimicry. We ain't gotta force, we ain't gotta take. Just learn from the plants how to innovate. Yeah, I climb trees, but my mind's on growth. Koala in the lab, trying to crack that code. Studied the roots, studied the vines. Turns out nature been ahead. This time I was sitting in the lab, scratching my head, trying to build tech that can self-spread. Want a strong network system to last, but everything human keeps breaking too fast. Then I saw strawberries doing their thing. No central hub, but they run like kings. No wise, no rules, but they still expand. Gotta mimic that flow, gotta change my plan. They don't fight, they don't compete. They send out runners, they all eat. One plant prize and the rest grow too. Decentralized genius, who knew? Yeah, I've been looking at the world all wrong. Nature had the blueprint all along. Strawberry fields got the key to see. Biomimicry unlocking me. Spread that love, build that net. One grows strong and the rest connect. No greed, no hoard, just let it flow. That's the way real progress grows. Now I'm thinking about tech like a strawberry patch. Let it spread on its own, no strings attached. Mesh networks, self-healing code. No single point where it overloads. Cities designed like forest floors. Energy grids that self-restore. Look at the berry, how it links and thrives. Now imagine that scaled in human lives. What if we built like the roots in the ground? What if we work so we all stay sound? What if success was passed along instead of trying to climb alone too strong? Yeah, I've been looking at the world all wrong. Nature had the blueprint all along. Strawberry fields got the key to see. Biomimicry unlocking me. Yeah. Spread that love, build that net. One grows strong and the rest connects. No greed, no hoard, just let it flow. That's the way real progress grows. Every vine, every root knows to share, that's the truth. No monopoly, no king, just a system meant to bring more growth, more trust, more ways to rise with us. Man, nature don't need a CEO, it just lets real balance grow. Koala in the lab, but now I see strawberries been teaching biomimicry. We ain't gotta force, we ain't gotta take. Just learn from the plants how to innovate. sympathy. Hugging trees, but I'm deep in the cold. Koala in the lab trying to crack that mold. Tech moves fast, but nature been wise. Light on in the Cree, open up your eyes. I'm a koala, sitting up high, but I ain't just chilling, I'm asking why. Circuits and screen, this algorithm's clean, but the trees out here got the real machine. Tried to make a grip like a gecko's feet. Nanotech fail, yo, that ain't sweet. But I studied the lizards, checked the flow. Now my prototype sticks with no glue, let's go. Data's tight, but the earth got code. Every cell, every shape, got the knowledge it holds. Spider's been silk, that's stronger than steel. If we copy that flex, man, think what we build. Yeah, I've been looking at the world all along. Nature been the blueprint all along. Biomimicry, flip that switch. Tech from the trees, yeah, that's the glitch. Yeah, learn from the flight of a bird. A dolphin swim, a bee's own words. All these years, but we late to see. The greatest engineer is reality. Sat in the lab trying to crack airflow till I saw how the whale spin go. Rounded edges, pressure's low. Now my turbines spin with a natural flow. Looked at ants, how they self-coordinate. No leader, no boss, but they navigate. Use that trick for my traffic AI. Now cars move smooth, no jams, no lies. Trying to make drones that move like bees. Cause hive mind solve complexities. Nature's a teacher, nature's the key. Every old design got efficiency. Yeah, I've been looking at the world all wrong. Nature been the blueprint all along. Biomimicry, flip that switch. Tech from the trees, yeah, that's the glitch. Yeah, learn from the flight of a bird. A dolphin swim, a bee's own words. All these years, but we late to see. Greatest engineer is reality. Data in the roots, risen in the seas. Blueprints hiding in the canopies. Code from the way that the snowflakes form. Patterns in the sand where the winds have worn. What if we built like the coral reefs? Self-heal tech, man, that's the piece. What if planes had wings like a bat? Let's drag more lift.
It's working.
Koala in the gang, yeah, I see it now. Nature's the master, I just write it down. AI's cool.
Oh, hello.
Hey. Ah. How's it going?
Always unbelievable. Do you have anything right now for your demo?
Nope, I can barely hear you.
Yeah, I'm on speakerphone in the Tesla, so apologies for in the cell phone driving down the highway may not be super spectacular.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no, yeah, I got the right screen streaming.
Yeah, I see the screen share now.
Yeah. Yeah, I always hate that there's this toolbar up top where all my tabs are. Hide. There we go.
So what's the demo for tonight? Give me the skinny.
Yeah, so essentially, I've created a website with an agent and essentially using the organizational documents, basically showing the organizational documents, and then with the agent, you can get a better understanding of the document, and you can suggest edits. And then the edits can be thumbs up, thumbs down, or deleted.
And what's the tool that you're demoing? Is it Abacus.ai? Is that right?
Well, I'm building the web app with Abacus.ai, and then it's so using its agent to create the agent and the code that references the agent that's in the app.
So does that have custom domain functionality, or what's the? I'm not able to see the screen very good as far as I see the my IRA fund up there, but I'm on an iPhone screen, so and it's I don't have it horizontal, so yeah.
Yeah, I haven't done any modifications for to be visible on a phone very well, but I mean, all I have to do is update my domain and redirect the URL that Fleek gives me to my domain, and then it'll
Oh, nice. So you've got this deployed in Fleek.
yeah, yeah, it's hosted on
Sweet.
Fleek, so it gives you a URL, and then you just got to as I change the GitHub repo, Fleek
Yeah.
automatically sees the changes and then updates the site.
Nice. That's awesome. And that's something too that I should get you added as a contributor on my IRA fund organization on GitHub, because there's a possibility that we, not a possibility, I would say a likelihood that we will be doing some sort of, proof of like in line with our evolving meritocracy model for my IRA fund. And speaking of which, Ernest, need to get there. I was talking to the Collabberry team. I onboarded 2 additional contributors today into our Collabberry, and they're thinking that something may have got messed up. And did you use your same Mambo DAO .eth hot wallet? And if you can join the Discord for RNDAO, there's a channel. I don't know if you need to be. Are you in the RNDAO Discord right now?
Yeah.
Make sure that you have the role, because I feel like I tried to add you to the thread in the collab tech section, but there's a thread, and make sure that you've got that, because you might have to accept a role. I think they use Me6 in RNDAO Discord for role gating, because I'd really like to get that resolved, because wanting to do this round, Sooth is going out of town for a week on February 2nd. So really wanting to get this team assessment done, started and done for, it'll functionally be for January, but wanting to get that done as soon as possible here, like the next day or two. But yeah, so that's not related to the Abacus AI, but love you looking at tools. One of the main roles that I am Lotus is going to do is really provide QA from a UX UI standpoint, because she is mobile only, and that's something that really want to ensure whatever document or tool or whatever looks good from a mobile experience. So doing a mobile first design consideration in documentation and just from an overall UX UI standpoint.
Yeah. Ooh.
And I can't remember, you're not going to be in Denver for East Denver, are you?
I am not, no.
So coming up here in 45 minutes, going to be hosting live stream is going to focus on building our hackathon team, and even for people that aren't here in Denver can fulfill a support role for assisting, because the way that I'm going to roll for our entire ecosystem, I've not gotten any negative pushback on this, but gonna, like, assuming that we win a hackathon, because the goal of this hacker house where Tyler and I, Mrs. Yonks, live, we're turning it into a hacker house, a pop-up hacker house for East Denver. And one of my peers from Kernel community is looks like they will be staying with us at our pop-up hacker house. Longer term, we're going to turn it into a permanent hacker house. And this is one of the things that wanting to develop with AI agents is a cohort model that's like a 6 month or an 8 month cohort model. And I say 6 month or 8 month because it sounds like from a college student standpoint, an 8 month term or 2 4 month terms may be better, like semester wise, school semester wise. The one that we're going to be turning up, that's another conversation. But the pop-up hacker house, that's where we're going to focus most of our conversations, because this is, did you see that IP dropped their token here today or yesterday?
No. For who?
Yeah, so go look, Story Protocol. Go check out on your live stream there. Go check out CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap for IP.
Wow. There we go.
And Story Foundation is one of the primary facilitators of this super agent hackathon.
Oh, doing pretty good.
I know, right? And yeah, so good timing. I'm gonna have to have a evaluate on whether it makes sense, because still very much in price discovery. I don't know anything about their airdrop or their tokenomics or anything like that, and but they have an immense amount of liquidity, and it does look like it's on Coinbase, which means that we should have access to that with our Alto IRA account. But definitely one to watch, since we're absolutely planning to use Story foundation within our agentic AI framework and design.
Sweet. So you got a meeting coming up for which group?
40 minutes for and this is something that everybody is welcome to participate in, even if you're not going to be at East Denver. The conversation, though, is to just to plan to form a team. And again, we're one of the things that we're going to do here on this upcoming live stream is to create an application process, because we're basically going to be providing sponsoring free room for whoever that we shortlist for this stay. And that's one of the things that we're going to have fun with, some tokenomics, because we're primarily through our My IRA tokenomics going to be capitalizing AI agents.box with some capital from our offering of our go-to-market strategy with My IRA fund and other AI agent verticals. And to be clear, my desire for the hackathon team is to not use My IRA, because the Super Agent Hackathon is a global audience. And as you know, Ernest, with how that we're designing the founding members for My IRA, we're restricting it only to U.S. citizens, because by design, it's only a beneficial dynamic for U.S. citizens. So the premise of the Super Agent Hackathon / Hacker House will be to build MVP for another AI agent brand that we, the hackathon team, collectively decide on.
Sounds good.
So yeah, those conversations will likely, and this is where going to be creating. Did you sign up for the free trial with the premium on meetwith.xyz?
I think I already used that.
Yeah, formerly known as Meet with Wallet,
Yeah.
and that's where going to likely be using meetwith.xyz. That's another project that our Endow is incubating.
Yep. Yeah, I already use it for
Nice.
my meetings.
Yeah, I still like the workflow that I get with cal.com from so I will still likely use and maybe use both. I don't know. I've got to work on, as you know, Ernest, I've got huge opportunities to implement workflow automation for myself.
Yeah, no kidding.
So, yeah. Oh, other thing too. One of the things, and this is something that I've talked about, and it's a priority, but it may get amplified a little bit from an execution standpoint. But one of the things that wanting to build is our own dev AI agency to support our ecosystem at large, and going to be creating a we own dev where organizationally within our ecosystem that functionality will live. And my belief is that most of the dev work eventually will largely be handled by AI agency that we build out.
Yeah, I know. This Abacus is pretty sweet. I canceled my ChatGPT. Well, so it doesn't let you use it doesn't have the
Wait,
option.
say that again. I need to hear that one more time. What did you do with ChatGPT?
Well, I got access to ChatGPT through Abacus for half as
Okay.
cheap, plus additional features. But it doesn't have the ability to use Venice. Um, but it has like Claude and a few other major LLMs, and then
Nice.
it also has like four different um, video and graphics LLMs. So, and it's only
That's cool.
$10 a month. So it's been pretty cool so far.
Yeah, and I haven't seen, because I know that Venice has a model if you use their token instead of using we're just using a credit card, and I think we're paying 18 a month for Venice. But as I've mentioned, and this is something too, just thinking from a design standpoint, Ernest, I don't know, do they have API functionality with Abacus?
I'm pretty. I'd have to check and see. Um,
And the reason that I was asking is because as you know, Venice doesn't support Claude or ChatGPT. So having another option where we could build that into our AI
well,
agency
Venice
model
is
from
its
an
own
API.
LLM.
No, Venice is more, from my understanding, more of a middleware, like where I can access DeepSeek or Llama or Quinn or um,
Oh, gotcha.
those are yeah.
So it just has some set ones. Yeah, the main thing about this is I haven't tried using its code LLM because it actually, for the code LLM tool, wants you to like download the application. But it has the ability to create agents, to engineer your own chatbots and agents. And also to set up tasks. So for some website based tasks, you can train it to do some pretty simple tasks. And then, of course, you can engineer your own agent. So it's basically what I'm trying to have it do now is a basic HTML website with an agent that can help clarify and make document editing like more fun. And then it's essentially, acts as like an onboarder to the specific documentation.
All right, I'm going to switch over to my desktop. Just walking in the house here.
Cool, yeah. Hey, hey.
All right, made it back. So does Abacus have any on-chain adjacency, or is it just like another mechanism for interacting?
Yeah, it's not. Nothing about it's neat is Web3.
So one of the things too, just not related to Abacus, that was worthwhile from the iLocal FYI conversation earlier today, just to simplify flow of value within the ecosystem. The plan is to have the tokenomics, public goods funding, match the 3-win protocol just to keep things more consistent from within the ecosystem. So that was actually something that I was going to update both the splits.org smart contract for my IRA.fund, as well as update the tokenomics to version 1.6 tokenomics. And one of the things talking about my IRA.fund tokenomics is I think that it would be good to create sometime between and maybe I'm thinking maybe put that towards the end of March, like the third or fourth week of March, to do a my IRA.fund tokenomics AMA.
Yeah, no, definitely need to do a tokenomics discussion. Need to at least have a like light paper wrote out for it.
Um, maybe. I mean, this is one of the things that I I'm more interested in checking the boxes from a legal requirements standpoint, like the founding member agreement and the like Collabberry is, in my opinion, basically an on-chain extension of the founding member agreement with a focus on people that are actually going to be contributing sweat equity. And then the other thing too is the crowd safety agreement. That's really where the document that's going to uh, spell out the parameters of the token initial P token offering. Did you like that IPTO initial
What's
P
that?
token offering?
Do what?
Instead of a because I don't know if you saw my comment about an IPO, but we're not doing an initial
Yeah.
public. It's an initial P token offering through a private placement, and this is like some of the reason that we're structuring our entire ecosystem as by invitation only, because and the main reason, as you know, is because of our on-chain ambassador 2-tier affiliate program that we're building into our ecosystem. So how long have you been using Abacus, or is this new to you?
Today.
Nice.
Yeah, no. I watched some videos of some folks and what they were able to do with it. I was like, well, this eliminates uh
Have you used Perplexity before, Ernest?
yeah, but I mean it's not as none of those other platforms are as good as the ChatGPT app. It's the ChatGPT app that's really sets it apart from other applications because I use about a dozen different custom GPTs in my app in order to do the different tasks with the way I want them to. So this
Yeah,
doesn't
this is
this replaces the need for me to do that um, because I can just choose better the LLMs and tools that I use to do the things that I want it to do. And then if I need to create an agent with a personality to do like some edits to a blog post so that it sounds like it's a koala with a harmonica that loves music that writes the blog post, then this allows me to create the agent to do that
right.
instead of creating the custom GPT to do it. I haven't. I'm trying to get this web app done first, and then once the web app is working how I want it to, um, and I may have to create a knowledge base for it. But once I essentially have the web app working the way I want, then I can work on the personality of the agent that's actually helping the user interact with the documents.
Have you done any tinkering within anything LLM yet?
Yeah, I have it installed on my local computer. Um, it doesn't inherently have the tools like this does already built into it. If I don't know. I mean, something like Abacus could help me learn to probably modify the code for my personal anything LLM instance. But it's a real bare bones just app. Um, but like this has the ability in the tasks, it'll slide open a side web page and, it'll it'll open up a web page and navigate web pages based on the like tasks that you're trying to get it to do.
Gotcha. Yeah, I see. Just I noticed there on your screen, it's got a refer invite. What does that look like?
Yeah, I can invite team members. um, and I can just refer.
And what is the referral terms?
Uh,
Learn more.
Just $5 for each friend.
Is that once and done? Sounds like it. It would normally it would say recurring if it was a monthly recurring.
Yeah, so if I invite you to my team, then you start getting the functionalities. Like if I create a custom agent or a chat LLM application, um, then I can share it with the people that are in my team. I don't earn any money for inviting you to the team. So I invite you to Abacus.ai, and then once you're in Abacus, then I can invite you to the team.
Yeah, I'll have to play around with anything LLM to see why so many people are liking it.
Yeah, I mean, let me see what happens when you're not gonna see anything on the screen yet, but I think I can.
Oh, did you know that there's a .chat TLD now?
No. So this is the anything LLM. They can't see it on the stream. There we go.
Because I don't know if you've seen, but .ai domains are pretty expensive. One of the conversations that wanting to have pretty soon too, and I'm not sure if it'll happen
this week, next week, or but it needs to happen probably sooner than later. Is need to decide on an ecosystem infrastructure cloud provider, and I'm not sure if Fleek is the right solution right now. Um, and yeah, but besides Fleek, also looking at
There we go.
Google, um, AWS, Azure, and
Man,
um,
this is the thing. Zero gravity protocol document storage. I don't know. And SUI is supposed to, if not already, they basically have AWS decentralized on SUI, and it's the highest latency or the lowest latency, highest bandwidth blockchain currently, according to their metrics. Which one of their main things is that they have a decentralized order book on their blockchain.
and
That
that's a cloud infrastructure. Who's that called again?
it's on SUI. I don't know.
Because I've heard good things about Versal too, and
Yeah, so here it says anything LLM runs totally locally on the machine.
yeah, and
The
I'm most interested
cloud.
in getting the Docker container deployed because I'm not sure if this is something that is of value, but when they're charging, when I see them charging $50 a month, and it's I have no idea how many people are subscribing at that, but like the goal would be to potentially have this as a bonus, if you will, for our founding members, not necessarily with my IRA, but with other vertical AI agents while we're working on creating the MVP. Because with my IRA, the MVP is largely, you know, the having the compliance surrounding the self-directed IRA, and that's largely going to be fulfilled through the safe multi-sig. Very different scenario for our uh, professional niche vertical AI agents.
Star on GitHub. So essentially, you create a workspace, and then you can add documents to it and stuff. Um, but I don't. Yeah, I don't know why I would want to use this. Um, I mean, if you needed it, I could see this might be useful, like as a back end workspace that an organization shares.
Yeah,
But I don't
that's
really
the
know
main.
what more can be done with this. Like, I don't know how you
Well,
add
I think
plugins and
there's
stuff like that.
plugins. I
Yeah.
think that there's plugins that like where the ecosystem can create plugins and or agents. So, like doing stuff yourself is one thing, but loading up a template where somebody else has similar workflows. But yeah, that's like one of the AI agent professional or vertical AI agents that we're going to create is around for legal professionals. And you think about like an attorney having, maybe a paralegal or, a small team of like 1 to 5 people having where can access the anything LLM and fulfill like I said, more easily fulfilling an MVP while we work on building our own Docker container AI agency that we really like customize for that vertical. But anyway, that's awesome. I saw the link that you threw in there. Did you figure out Discord for Claptech. Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I didn't see.
Yeah, I'm adding you now. I just pinged you on that thread.
Bam, there
Threads
we
that
go.
you're not added to in Discord can be a little difficult to find.
Yeah, I'm not in this one very much.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here, try to get things more prepared for
There we
the
go.
We Own AI agents at hackerhouse.net for ETH Denver 2025. Hope to see you on that conversation here in a moment, Ernest.
Alrighty. Yeah, where are you hosting it from?
It's going to be on Zoom, and then as you know, we will likely continue in some cadence here because there's gonna and I'm not exactly sure, but one of the main goal want to do is to create a D form to get people to apply. There's already 60 people in the Telegram, and there's some people that might still be looking for some last minute space, and there may be enough time for people, if they're really interested in joining our team, to potentially give up their accommodations or sell their accommodations to somebody else so that they could get the free accommodations that we're going to be sponsoring through AIagents.box here. And then just get to more connected with people. Like we actually have, true story, a whiteboard in our living room.
I
So
love
it's totally
whiteboards.
geared for a hacker house. Like yeah, because we've been operating as an Airbnb for a couple years, but Tyler and I, mostly me, said, hey, let's focus on AI agents here in 2025. So we took it offline, but now this will be a great time to pop up a hacker house and build some cool shit.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, we'll be back in a few, 10, 15 minutes.
All right. Yeah, where's
All right.
the invite coming from? Is it just gonna be dropped in Telegram?
Yeah, it's actually the event in here. Let me ping and notify.
It doesn't, right? It's not on Luma, right? It's on.
No, it is. I
Okay.
literally added it right after you added this event at 5:15 Mountain, and I added this one at 5:48. So I was about 30 minutes after you added this one.
Sweet.
All right,
All
cool.
right.
Well, we'll catch up, and hopefully the Collabberry team, like I said, we're wanting to get the My IRA Fund team agreements and the first round underway before Sooth heads out of town, which is at the end of the week.
Cool.
All right,
All
cool.
right.
We'll be